Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to manipulate taunts in Colosseum to make it so that your tank taunts first or that your tank taunts the right units. In our first example here today we have a future princess team with Ara, Noxia, and Kamael. Say you don't have a Parvati team that can go against this, then you can use a mono light or mono basic team. I think would work well. And in that case, when you don't have Parvati, you do have to worry about positioning, and so you want to make sure that their future princess does not dive to your backline. And so one way you can do that is to make sure that your future princess actually taunts their future princess and body blocks them, right? You don't want their future princess to taunt your future princess, so of course you want the right positioning for that. As we can see here, their future princess is in the forefront, and it's probably closest and are going to be our target. I'm going to put my MK99 here in the back, and then I'm going to put my future princess in the middle. And now, so the way that the future princess targeting works as a lead is that they will target the first closest target to them, first closest unit. If we put Gabriel here, she will target Gabriel. If we put future princess here, she will target future princess. And so I don't want my future princess to be targeted. I'm going to put her, a row back or a column back. And pretty much I can just leave my my Eleanor here or wherever. I don't think it matters too much. And so that the way that this works is that all of their enemy units are going to be targeting my Gabriel. All my enemy units are going to be targeting, or all my units, sorry, are going to be targeting the enemy future princess. And their future princess will taunt last. So they won't be able to taunt my future princess. My future princess will taunt first because the distance from my future princess to the enemy future princess is shorter than the distance from my Gabriel to the enemy future princess. And so the way to manipulate and to make sure that your future princess will taunt first and taunt the enemy future princess is if you have a ranged unit out front, and we're going to see how it plays out. So if I'm right, my future princess will taunt the enemy future princess, like that happened, and they're going to be stuck in the middle. The enemy future princess won't be able to dive back, and then everybody's going to be, messing around, walking around. Their Ara will die, and their Kamael will die. And then I'll do a full chain on the enemy future princess, and my MK99 will be killing Noxia from the back. And that's how that works. Alright, here we have another team that's a future princess lead with Ara, Noxia, and Kamael. And so this time I'm going to be using mono basic just to switch things up, but the basic concept should still be the same. What we're going to do is take a look at their positioning, and you can see it's kind of like a weird positioning because you might not know what to do. The reason why the positioning is their defense positioning is like this is because any way you put your character, your unit, they're all going to target separate different units. So like say right here, if you do it like, if you match them, my Idol Evil will target their Noxia, my Nari will target their Ara, and my future princess will target their future princess, and my future knight will target their Kamael. And this is kind of like to trick you into kind of getting your other units to come closer than they should be. And so what I like to do here is I like to ignore Noxia and Ara because they're trickiest to deal with. If your units go after them, they're going to be moving way too close to them just because Noxia and Ara have really far length attacks. Like especially Noxia, she stops to do her summon, so it can trick your character into moving forward just to attack her. And Ara as well, they both have summons, and they attack from far away. Now, the way I like to do this is I like to make sure, like I said, I don't want their future princess to target my future princess, so I won't put my future princess in the front. Instead, I'll have them sit back like this, I'll have my Nari out front like that, and I'll have my Idol Eva right here. The way this is done is because, actually, I'll put my Idol Eva right there. Idol Eva kind of has a weird AI where sometimes she targets, she has melee targeting, and so she can be a bit weird and kind of move forward more than necessary. And so the way this team fight's going to go is all my units are, well, actually both Nari and Future Knight are going to be targeting their Kamael. My Future Princess is going to be targeting their Future Princess, and so my Future Princess will taunt first, or at least body block their Future Princess. And then next I have Idol Eva, who's going to be targeting whoever. But basically, like I said, what's important is you want to make sure that your Future Princess isn't being targeted by their Future Princess, and so your Future Princess will taunt first in this instance because their Future Princess is out front and being targeted by my Future Princess. Now, if their Future Princess was out back, it's kind of more difficult, and you would want to match their positioning. That way you can all kind of arrive at the same time at the middle of the field. But we're going to try this out and see how it plays out. Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we see my Nari step up, and you can see that she stays back, and so their Future Princess has to walk farther. And then right here, I think their Noxia actually attacked mine first. Or my chain actually went off on the Noxia summon instead of the Future Princess, which is why it didn't work out like that. I think it's better to attack with Mono Light, to be honest, but I just wanted to make it more interesting. So the most important part, like you saw, was that my Future Princess taunted their Future Princess and actually dived back. And now I'm cleaning up. Now again, like I said, use Mono Light. I was just really confident in my positioning for this to work. So it could go another way if you went with Mono Basic against that type of team. But yeah, you saw my Future Princess taunted their Future Princess and then actually dove a little bit before being body blocked by a Noxia summon. Their Future Princess tried to taunt my Nari and couldn't get to her, and so she had to kind of run back to my Future Princess to try to dive their backline. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys.